Here's a giant thank you to all my Patreon members. Your support is greatly appreciated. You all remember the IDUNN FF, right? You remember how amazing it was in cave missions, how you could just ricochet it off walls, bounce it all around, and just utterly devastate the enemies. And if using it in 4.1, you could actually carry two of them. So while one was empty, you could then flip over to the other one and fire away. And while it was firing away, the other one was recharging. And this weapon was just so utterly devastating. And so powerful that it was just loved by wing diver fans just the world over. However, unfortunately, when EDF 5 came out, there was no IDUNN FF. There was no weapon of this equivalent. Because if you guys remember, which I'm sure you all do, you didn't have to charge this weapon up. You could just fire it continuously without worry. And then when it ran out, just flip to your other one and you were ready and good to go. But we didn't get anything like this in EDF 5. We did not get the IDUNN FF. It was gone, and a lot of the weapons were replaced with charged weapons. And while we did have some cool guns in EDF 5, there just wasn't anything that quite matched up to the IDUNN FF. However, I was playing EDF 6 the other day, and I came across a weapon that very much reminded me of the IDUNN FF. It was a weapon that, while not quite as powerful as the IDUNN FF, or even as spectacular looking as the FF, it does bring back the memories of using this weapon and how awesome it was to use it. So let's go ahead and check out the EDF 6 kind of equivalent to the IDUNN FF. Okay guys, let's just take a look at what EDF 6 has that is kind of like the IDUNN FF. And I will say this, I did go back after having discovered this weapon in this game and double check to see if this weapon is in 5. And in fact it is. I guess I just kind of overlooked it in 5. And didn't really realize that we had a weapon that was kind of like the IDUNN FF, but not quite. And unfortunately, in EDF 5 and EDF 6, there is no way to carry two of the exact same weapon. So you can't just kind of switch back and forth between this one and just like you did in 4.1. However, there is a really cool setup here that I'll talk about later on in the video. But I wanted to show you that we do have a weapon that is very much like the IDUNN, and that is the Bolt Shooter RF. Now, the Bolt Shooter is in the long-range category, and it is a level 70 for the wing diver. It's a rapid-fire version of the Bolt Shooter. Its rapid-fire capability is higher than that of the RA. It is equipped with a small energy tank, allowing the weapon to be fired upon flying. The energy tank provides the power for firing the weapon, so the weapon doesn't put a load on the aerial unit. It consumes energy from the aerial unit only during reloading for the purpose to recover the power of the tank to the maximum amount. Very much identical to the IDUNN FF. And as you can see right here, guys, mine is pretty low powered at the moment because I don't have it leveled up as far as it can go. So currently I have a capacity of 203, rate of fire of 15 shots a second, each shot doing a damage of 105 points. Shot speed, 600 meters a second, range, 1,000 meters. That's far, guys. This thing has quite a reach on it. Accuracy of B+, zoom of 4x, energy cost 981, and charge time 6.6 seconds. This is a weapon that will recharge in the background, which makes it a pretty awesome weapon. And I am going to show you what this will do in an enclosed environment. We're going to go to mission 40 plus, where you can bounce this thing off the walls and do a whole lot of damage to the enemy. And I'm going to bring in another weapon with it that really helps out while this one's reloading, and that is the Mag Blaster ZM. It's a level 84, but It's just a really cool weapon because it also has its own magazine and you don't have to charge it up to fire, which allows your bolt shooter time to reload. So let's go ahead and jump on into mission 40 plus. Alright guys, and I am doing this on Inferno so you can see just what this weapon will do to Inferno level enemies. Alright. Yeah, I'm going to have to bring those guys with me here in a minute, but well, let's just go ahead and get them. I'm going to get up on top of this box here. That way I'm not shooting my teammates. Alright, here goes. Not quite as spectacular looking, but look at those damage numbers. Look at those damage numbers right there. The very first damage number was over 20,000. And so this thing bounces around just like the IDUNN. And all the while it's bouncing around, it's hitting enemies. It's doing all kinds of damage to them. And there we go. Mag Blaster took care of the other enemies while this was reloading. And like I said, this has a 1,000-meter radius. Not radius, 1,000-meter range. And so it will bounce around quite a distance here. So let's go ahead and shoot on out here. And I've already woken up some. I think it bounced around here a little bit. So, oh yeah, there's one right there. There we go. So I am really happy to see this weapon in the game because I have really missed the IDUNN. It was just such an awesome weapon in 4.1, and I just really missed it. It was a lot of fun to use, and it really bothered me that it was gone. But apparently they did put a weapon into the game that is very similar, not quite as spectacular, but still very much the same in a lot of ways. And I do look forward to leveling this up more because like I said, it's a level 70, so it's not the top tier level 90 like the IDUNN FF was, but so you can probably pick this up on hardest as well on certain missions. But yeah, this thing is just a really, really awesome weapon, very much like I said, like the IDUNN. And I know that I've heard a lot of people complain about not having the IDUNN over the years, and I have to agree with them. And then I found this, and it is just so much fun to use. It's very, very powerful, just because of the range that it has on it, and because of the fact that it does have a pretty good sized magazine, and it stun locks the enemies when you hit them. So it will freeze them in place and give you the time to fry them and be done with them. There we go. He's gone. And it will reflect back on you, so you have to be careful. Be very careful not to hit yourself. So, all right. Whoop. There. Back up. Let's get away from here. Let it reload. All right. Here we go. Uh-oh. Ran out. Back over the Mag Blaster. There we go. Mag Blaster is a great weapon too. Alright, there we go. Bolt shooter's back. Reload. Alright, this thing is just destroying the enemy. I do love the fact this game does have damage numbers, so I can tell if I'm actually hitting an enemy or not. Alright, let's go back around here again. I'm killing myself. There we go. But look at that thing ricochet off the walls. Just like I remember the IDUNN doing. Alright. Okay guys, I think I've shown you all enough. You've seen the bolt shooter in action. But this weapon is just really awesome. And if you're missing the IDUNN like I've been, go see if you have this in your inventory. And if you do, give it a shot. It's great even on Inferno. It does do a lot of damage. Not all, just because they're not like level 90 weapons, doesn't mean that they're not good, even on Inferno. So yeah, definitely check these out. Oh, we woke up one of the goldies there. Any of them else? Okay, I don't see any other red dots moving, so we're doing good there. Alright, let's grab some health here. You know what? Let's just go. Let's just see if I can finish this mission with this. All right. It's going to get crazy here towards the end, but yeah, you know. Oh, there we go. There was somebody moving. I just overlooked it. All right, I'm leaving those 2 gold ones. Let's see if my teammates can get here without waking up Mother Ant there and just absolutely wrecking this whole thing. So, because if they wake her up, she is going to spew her acid down through here and wake up every single one of them. But you know what? I'm going to wake up every single one of them with the bolt shooter anyway.
Eliminate the mother monster.
She woke him up. She woke him up. All right, here we go. Gonna blast this down in here. I don't know if I'll survive this because that's an awful lot of bad guys. All right. Yeah. That power spear is awesome too. Oh, crud. Oh my gosh. Boy, this reminds me of Golden Darkness. Come on now. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. There we go. Whoa, we're doing good. Doing real good here. All right, here we go. Here we go. We might actually do this, guys.
But it's too far
away. We might actually beat this bad boy.
Make sure you're locked and loaded.
Okay. All right. Yeah, be careful. There we go. Yeah, see, we're hitting them. It does drive you backwards too, so I guess we do have to be careful there. Ooh. Careful, careful.
It's still too far. Get closer. Then fire.
It's too far for this gun.
There we go. Yeah, it does a decent amount of damage to even at my low levels with this. I mean, it's already 15,000, and it doesn't lose any power as the as the magazine depletes. All right, and then just hit him with that. Do another 7,000 points of damage. All right, there we go. Hit him again. Hit her again. Yeah, this is a great weapon. Like I said, it's not quite as awesome as the IDUNN, but it definitely harkens back to the IDUNN and is an awesome weapon to have, even if it's not the IDUNN itself. Oh, there we go. Dead. Now, let's see if we can clear this up without getting killed. Oh, they're all the way down around there. All right.
It's still too far. Get closer. Then fire.
There we go. Got some green boxes there. Here we go. Can it be done? Or am I going to be a casualty? There we go. One gone. Come on. That's it. Run right in front of me. Run right in front. There we go. They're gone. They are gone. All right, guys. That is the Bolt Shooter RF. A very IDUNN-esque weapon. You don't have to charge it. I love it. I love it. All right, guys. If you've enjoyed this video, please give it a like. Please comment down below. And if you're new to the channel, please feel free to subscribe. Would love to have you on board. And if you'd like to support the channel, you can by going to patreon.com/EDF Central. All right, guys, what did we get here? We got a level 95. So, like I told you, Mission 40 Plus will definitely get you the top tier 90 plus weapons. And I just got the Mac Daddy right there, level 95. And got the Blast Hole Spear MS and leveled up. Oh, well, Mag Blaster leveled up. So, all right, guys, as always, take care. God bless and keep on gaming. More EDF goodness coming very soon.